Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the biggest event of it all. IVL Autumn will commence today. Wolves versus WBG as our first game. And this is our current ban picks, with Enchantress here being first pick as well, immediately from Wolves side, which is so surprising. But Bonbon from Ninja, it seems like from the recent nerfs, maybe with these teams they want to go with something a little bit more different, but we just saw the ban picks there as it was kind of skimming around a little bit more. But with this one in mind, we're going to be able to see Bonbon here spawning in between the Enchantress and of course the Professor, as Professor is a big boat, Enchantress at the entrance of small boat. Meanwhile, the Gravekeeper is inside, and of course Shack will be given to the other survivors. However, we'll see the persona traits here as we do kind of speed things up a little bit more. This will be Wolves versus Nini here, as Tien is the new recent recruit from the side of Wolves as well. We are going to be able to see Trump Card Detention alongside, well, not Trump Card, sorry, Confined Space Detention with Addiction. I'm more surprised Addiction is shown here. But with this in mind, it's going to be all the way blinked down as well from the side of Ninja. And of course, this will be the first game between WBG versus Wolves for our first matchup of IVL Autumn 2025. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that as much as I did. A beautiful pre-screen animation there as well. Very suitable for the new skins that's going to come out from our side as well. But this is going to be the revenge match for WBG. Ninja coming out with that Bonbon first pick with Confined Space Trump card here, as Tien will be the first chased as well. Right, so with this in mind, right, it's going to be B-Duck skin here up against a Puppeteer. However, from the side of Puppeteer, it's a bit harder here really to say. But Tien is at 75%, 75 BPM right now. And of course, that niche prefix here will help him out quite a lot, especially when it comes to rotating up against this Bonbon as well. So him being first is actually pretty nice, even though, yes, it is a Bonbon that we're talking about right now. 5-second bomb wasn't able to do much there, unfortunately speaking. Can we land this 2-second bomb? We did manage to get a chain bomb there, unfortunately speaking, for the chip. But that's okay. Tien is still here, nearby. And we do have 5 more bombs left in our hands to use as well. So I feel like maybe, there we go, that's going to be the chip block. There we go, that's going to be the chip block there from the side of our little Lewis. Probably will be able to deploy one more down here, as it is just going to wait around for a little bit longer. 2-second bomb, we're going to have to deploy the third one here. We missed, unfortunately speaking, and Tien will be able to take this normal hit. But even with the normal hit, I think it isn't a bad idea to get some bombs down, right? And especially with the fact that you would like to get... You can't get a remote control bomb here, actually. Could you? Could you? Nicely done, Ninja. But it's an 83-second down. It's not the fastest down, especially with non-detention. And it's a blink as well, so... Gravekeeper with Wanted Order. That's going to be bomb number 1 down, thankfully speaking here. We didn't really drop the remote control bomb here just yet. But we could. We could. I think using it early is usually for the better. Especially with Wanted Order on Gravekeeper here too. But Wanted Order should only last 10 seconds unless we... I think it's a max Wanted Order here. It is a max Wanted Order here. Okay, that's interesting. Alright then, with that in mind, this is probably before the Wanted Order nerf, if that's the case. And a Terror Shock hit down from the side of Ninian 2. That's brilliantly done. It will be instantly after half rescue here. Someone's already coming in for rescue. That's going to be Jelly nearby. This is Bonbon's rescue at the end of the day. That Terror Shock hit was brilliant. But I don't think that should have happened from the side of Gravekeeper, especially with the fact that he's the one that counters Bonbons the most with his shortest attack, well, shortest rescue time there. So with this, remote control bomb did not land, unfortunately speaking. But we will have to pick up Gravekeeper here soon. We will have to pick up Gravekeeper. Hey, wait a second, that's not what was in mind. Self-heal used by Gravekeeper. Self-heal used by Gravekeeper. We're worried about picking up Gravekeeper so then we can't attack it with Professor nearby. But with this, like, it's kind of like... It's bad. This is bad. We're so far away now, we have to use teleport later on, and Gravekeeper isn't even nearby. We're 3 Cypher Machines done here. Gravekeeper got up just about on time. If we could knock Gravekeeper down here, it would have been way better, especially with the fact that you don't have Tide Turner to use to pull away. So I feel like from the side of India, we were kind of cautious for Professor Shell Shock, but also at the same time, a huge missed opportunity. We do have max presence with 6 bombs. These 6 bombs will have to land. Ninja is going to have to find them. If they don't, then that's a win potentially gone. That's what Wolves is really good at as well. Really, really good at as well. Ninja, 141 BPM. That heart rate is going up fast. But the other survivors now are currently healing. Gravekeeper back to full health with a mini shell shock there to use as well. And we see the Cypher Machine distributions too. Overall, not too bad, honestly speaking. Overall, not too bad. Jelly already coming upstairs. But it seems like Nina went the wrong way, unfortunately speaking there. So with this in mind, we're playing mind games by ourselves here one more time. Don't see where the professor is here as well. So it really is just ring around the rosy. Nothing has been dropped down. Jelly has not moved. Professor actually have not moved, and everyone else is decoding, which is the worst case scenario. Teleport straight towards Enchantress here, but Ench fully counters you as well, so let's not forget about that too. We do have Flywheel from the side of Enchantress, but we're lagging here once again, which is a huge ouch moment, even though we shouldn't be lagging, which is so funny from our side as well. But thankfully this is still just game 1, so I think I will... Oh no, it's fine, we're back now. Apparently we're back now. Just a small latency lag, it's okay. Enchantress Flywheel will not be used here, but we should be able to get 3 stacks soon. Alright, we are actually lagging. I'm gonna have to turn the refresh rate down. But end with 3 stacks, almost 4. Remote control bomb won't be able to do much here. We have Flywheel as well, let's not forget. Nice triple stun. Nice triple stun. Gravekeeper Cypher Machine done just about on time here. Professor will be the next rescuer. He can tank a chip damage, so it's not too bad. Flywheel for use by Ench just to buy a little bit more time. We see XMX here already nearby. We missed remote control bomb, which is really bad as well. I would say the biggest issue would be not being able to get any more hits on Ench. And there goes Ench down. However, Professor Cypher Machine is already done. Gravekeeper Cypher Machine is also almost decoded as well, because it was Enchantress's initial Cypher Machine too. But it doesn't seem like Jelly is coming in to rescue. It's going to be XMX here once again. We're saving that Tide Turner for endgame, or maybe it is because of the fact that it is a Gravekeeper and might just be a better option because he has borrowed time as well. But Nina coming in here towards the chair. It's a bit difficult here for us to do. But Jelly, it seems like he will be found here as a professor. So we need to start a new Cypher Machine, and if that's the case, Wolves will know this too. 2-second bomb. Can we land it? Can we land it? We didn't. We decided not to chain it there just yet. And our second bomb didn't chain as well. Jelly's doing a really good job on running just in a straight line to dodge everything. But that's going to be a chip damage there taken. Well, not taken, but blocked in a way. And of course, remote control bomb will come out here as well, as the other two is actually rushing for the Cypher Machine. Teleport is going to be ready soon, but there is a Cypher still at the big boat entrance. Well, near the docks. So let's see here, Jelly. No bombs here has been placed down. It is still Professor that we're talking about here. And of course, it's a Professor that we're talking about. Cypher Machine is currently primed. So we could just pop here. We did pop as well. We're not even hitting because we know there's no detention hit. And it's Enchantress with 2 stacks too. This is the worst chase scenario for Nina. This is the worst shit. Hey, did we not see? We didn't see. This is the worst case scenario for a bomb on, right? This might be a 3-man escape. Oh no. The bomb on did so well early game. But it was that Gravekeeper clutch rescue that changed it all. But that's going to be chip damage you're taking. It doesn't really matter for 487. Whether he takes the chip damage or not. You see Gravekeeper also decoding the Cypher Machine right now at a shack. We're rushing straight towards the gate right now, 40% stacked. But I feel like we might have went a little bit too early. 15 seconds until Flywheel is ready. 2, 1, can we dodge this? Can we dodge this? We dodged it, 487! 487 actually dodged it. That's a nice mini stun. We didn't get anything there, and that's a 3-man escape. Flywheel is ready, Flywheel! We didn't even need it. We didn't even need it. And that's a 3-man escape for Wolves game 1. Let's have a look here. Game 2, Persica. Persica's playing Archer. That's interesting to see, but so I will just bring out that Wax Artist in exchange. I do believe that Sprinter's Wax Artist has really been showcased quite a lot here, especially amongst the IVS stages. But I do believe it's also because it's Archer and Puppeteer and First Officer as well. So Wax Artist here is such a great pick too. So let's see here. Area selection mode we go. It's gonna be First Officer and middle. Archer, no, we're gonna change a little bit. So, but it will be Shaq given towards Magician. Meanwhile, Archer will be inside of Small Boat, Puppeteer at Big Boat, and of course, First Officer at the Big Rock. For tonight here, I do believe probably spawning close to where Shaq will be the best idea here. So the entrance of Small Boat is what we're looking for, but nope, he's gonna choose the entrance of Big Boat here instead. And if that's the case, maybe First Officer could be a potential first chase. Because I just feel like Puppeteer will loop you around this area for a really long time, especially with that 8% movement speed boost too. But we're going to go straight towards the persona pages here, then we go. It will be Peepers with Claustrophobia, Trump Card Detention alongside with Berserker from the side of Tongai. Okay, we're showing more persona traits now, and from the Survivor side, it will be Tide Turner, Triple Tide Turner from the WBG survivors, and of course flywheel on Persica's archer. This archer is going to be pretty interesting to see, because it's Persica on harasser now since no one's chasing after her anymore. But let's move on towards the game. This will be WBG versus Wolves here for our Game 1 second half for IVL Autumn 2025. It's not going to be much more different, but it will be Guoke here first chase as we see him right towards the other side entrance of small boat 2. So with this question in mind is how much time can Guoke buy, but it just seems like with that one peepers we know where the puppeteer is. So I feel like from the side of Tawai here we found where Guoke is, so there's no hiding available to use, and that's what this Waxer is good for as well, especially with peepers too. So Guoke will have a little bit of a harder time here. That's going to be quite a lot of wax stacked there instantly as well. Guoke is not gonna have an easy time, but let's just see how this wonder stack is gonna come along. Playing a lot of mind games here. Nice mini there. We managed to block one hit there, thankfully speaking. Can we maybe get towards the back? We did it. Guoke actually cancelled it. My lord, he actually cancelled it. That's big. That's rare to see as well from him too, but that's gonna be people drop down here instantly. We want to try utilize these pallets here as much as we can, but 70 something odd stack, 100 stack, unfortunately speaking, could not get little Lewis out. We thought that Tomo was going to play mind games with us one more time, but now with no items left in our hands to use, it is once again a puppeteer without any additional items. And of course the wax has blocked the entrance of that window. So back up the stairs we go, just some additional more wax, but cutting corners here will be priority, as dropping down would also be nice as well. But it just seems like Guoke wants to drop down here to buy a tiny bit more time for his teammates. And thankfully there is no basement. So at least with this containment, right, because once again we've talked about it, it is big boat at the end of the day up against a Waxer, and you do have short beach to play around with as well. It's overall not the worst. It is overall not the worst here. However, Hui's Cypher Machine there will be locked. So that's going to be first officer, no Cypher Machine be able to decode. But Magician, the backdoor rescue does come in clutch, however. But once again, that is Tightener there being used, but we're once again confined in this one single area. We're not going to run towards the docks shore, unfortunately speaking, because I think we do want Persica to harass for a little bit longer, but I don't think it's going to be possible. It is Waxer, you're full counter. You are full counter at the end of the day. And we see First Officer finally popping up on that cipher as well, but because we know where he is, it's going to be way harder to come in. It will be really hard to come in right now. So why does know your current location? Even if you are hiding, I feel like it's really easy to predict where the First Officer will be. So now, not being able to see any survivor nearby here just yet. We have to make an early move here for Hui. But that will be Pocket Watch. They're opened as we're going from the side. Okay, that's not too bad. We have to rescue here instantly, which is the only issue at hand. Okay, know what? That's fine as well. That's fine as well. I was a bit worried that we would be stuck at 100 stacks. But no hit. Thankfully speaking, they're not having some moving speed. We still came in pretty clutch. However, First Officer is still trying to block a little bit more wax as we got a 100 stack of wax right there. Gonna get a hit onto his officer here first as Guoke is about to be able to wait until Tightener is left. But that will be hot wax there dropped instantly. But it's not too much to worry about. Okay, we're fine. We're fine for the time being. We actually are fine for the time being. Oh! The next hot wax now is not the issue because hot wax, we couldn't get it there on time. Wait a second, it's gonna be dissipating soon. It dissipated. Okay, Cypher Machine might be able to be, it's not done on time. It's 86 stacks. Oh, we missed the pallet mine games too. 86%, Persica just barely made it. We're not gonna lock the Cypher Machine, but it was a really close call here. Very nicely done by the First Officer with a body block. But the last Cypher Machine there being primed, we could pop, but we will pop now. Okay, Persica last chase here as an archer. That's Archer's recent A skin, let's not forget. Not the S one, it's the A skin. And Persica will now be stuck behind. We do have flywheel here to use, however. Okay, bow and arrow, nice done! That's an instant 100 stack as well, which is really impressive. But with this, Persica, there is dungeon here, but if we can flywheel and backstep, it will be nice. If we can flywheel and crossbow, what a flywheel, but no crossbow. Oh, wait, playing mind games. Nice. Wait a second, Persica. So we should be able to get out here. Can we get out? Right behind the big rock there, and Persica made it to dungeon. There's no way game. Oh, game one.